But as I was saying, Sunny Park Colosseum, and this time we do have the new team, and it does work now because I gave them the right items. So we're gonna do a double battle because we did singles last time when we went through for the first time with the Platinum team, except it was Pichu instead of Pikachu. Now we get to use Blooming Trainer Laura. Let's have some fun. Looks like this first trainer has a grass team, which means that we're totally going to overpower this person 100%. They do not stand any chance. Because even though I don't necessarily have the best Lol Cup Fire Pokemon on the team, I feel like especially in early ranks in Little Battle,
Sunny Park Colosseum,
especially in double battles, especially against grass teams, Cyndaquil will murder these Pokemon.
Corners are full of energy
Because it has Eruption.
A great battle.
So Eruption's going to totally kick their butt. Also, I have Sunny Day to power it up.
The stage is set and the curtain is up.
These things are going to go down. I would love to see if like it would show the percentage of damage it deals, instead of it saying, oh yeah, it dealt 100% damage because that's their max. Would this deal, let's say, 574% damage? I would love to see that.
Lost both of their Pokemon.
Just to check how much damage this is in comparison to their max.
The sun's rays have suddenly
Now, Coughing doesn't know Sunny Day to help itself. It can't do anything itself with Sunny Day. I guess it helps Cyndaquil a bit,
sent out.
but it's mostly there to help one of my other Pokemon, and I hope to show that later on.
Sent out. The red corner has been taking serious damage right from the start. However, this battle is just getting started.
I guess I'm not going to use Cyndaquil for the next fight. I'll use some of the other Pokemon and let them do stuff. But yeah, Cyndaquil is useful. Eruption is just a really strong move, and in double battles it is very useful.
The battle has ended. It's a total victory for the blue corner.
No, aroma isn't the greeting. You say alola. Alola, that's the thing. It's similar though. Let's actually use the combo that I was trying to refer to earlier. We use Coughing again, alongside a different Pokemon. Actually, I should check which one's faster. I don't actually know if Oddish or Coughing is faster, because this team is built for single battles. I love shiny Oddish, by the way. I really like how it's slightly different kinds of green, but it's both like quite a light green. I like it a lot. Now, Wildlife will absolutely be faster on turn 2 if I use Sunny Day, but it is faster without... It's faster now, so Solar Beam turn 1 isn't a good idea. Not too afraid of Sun Cone, so let's Sludge Bomb Wingull, and then Smoggy sets up a Sunny Day. Oddish can set up Sunny Day itself as well. It has the move, but for single battles, it may not always get the chance to do it. That's also because it holds Life Orb, so every attack it does, it deals more damage to itself. So if I can get a more stally Pokemon like Coughing to set it up, and then bring Oddish in immediately after, that could work. And in double battles, Coughing can just do it for Oddish. Set it up like this.
Solid hit, but this is not a favorable matchup. Centric is sent out.
Did I just speed up
The red corner has
Suncorn
already
as well?
taken some serious damage, but there is always a chance of a comeback. Seared by Solar Beam.
Baby Senshit gets hit by a giant laser from the sun. It fainted. Also, Life Orb isn't all that bad here because it deals 10% of damage to the user, 10% of its max health. And if you use it in like standard battles with level 50s, potentially level 100s, that's just absolutely 10%. However, these are level 5 Pokemon. By making sure Oddish has a low IV, so individual value for HP, and not having HP investments in effort values, it actually has 19 HP at level 5. And the percentage things are that deal damage to you, like Sandstorm, but also what they heal with leftovers, but also Life Orb, they are rounded down. 10% of 19 is 1.9. That's not a whole number, so rounded down, that's 1. I take 1 damage from Life Orb. Would I have had 20 HP max, I would have been dealt 2 damage per hit. So sure, I start with 1 less HP, but if I attack a few times, then in the long run, it is generally better for my Pokemon. I forgot what its hidden power is. I don't remember what its hidden power is. Pretty sure Cyndaquil has hidden power electric? I think it's electric. Fire? I think it's fire. To make use, yeah, I think it's fire to make use of the sun as well. Gets powered up. Might hit other things, let's say like bugs or bug poisons. Especially because I can't hit bug poisons otherwise, not very well. This person likes flying type Pokemon. I have a flying type Pokemon. I also have a Doofus. Let's see what you can do to me. What I can do to you.
Little Pokemon are a fan favorite here at Sunny Park.
Balloony! I like Drifloon's colors and shiny.
And now the battle begins.
I quite like Drifloon in general. Maybe it's not part of my top 10 favorite Pokemon in Gen 4, but I like it. It will be used in my Pokemon fanfic as one of the main characters' teams. Oh, they're setting up Sunny Day, and I have Oddish later on.
The situation is a bit of a stalemate.
That'll help.
It's a mental tug of war as they anticipate each other's moves. Pidgey starts to attack.
Oh, Pidgey uses quick attack. Pidgey's still faster.
Hit.
Well, I guess that makes sense considering I just lowered my speed once, but because of my simple ability, the effectiveness is twice.
That hurt.
Wait, with boosted attack, that still only does half with quick attack? Really? That's kind of disappointing. Double power is still an 80 power move. Maybe it's just Bidoof's lower stats that aren't working well.
Natu is sent out. The blue corner has the lead when comparing the number of remaining Pokemon. But we still can't predict the outcome of the battle.
I guess they're only 15 attack stats, not super high. Did I freeze it again? Especially on YouTube, this will be very noticeable. Sorry if I did that. You'll have been able to hear it.
The Pokemon are
I'll try it again. I think purposely, if I purposely do it, this happens. Yeah, okay, it does freeze like that. That happens if I minimize the screen that I put the game on. But if I just... That's generally what I do if I want to open something else, but if I do this... nothing happens. So I just need to remember that during the stream I shouldn't minimize the screen, because then that happens. So maybe that happened earlier than when I looked up the thing for Oddish. If so, I very much apologize.
Hoppip still can't pull off a move. Shadow Ball.
Maybe I should change one of the settings that it always keeps going. Because it is annoying when it closes down. If I accidentally minimize it. Because normally I'd obviously be focused on my game. Now Battle Revolution, I'd have to be focused every second, so I can take a moment to look something up. If I'd really want to.
Taken down by an intense blow.
So then I sometimes would do that in between, like, fights.
Is sent out.
Or as a turn is going on where I'm certain of the result.
I wonder how this is going to affect.
So then you wouldn't really notice it, except when this happens. So maybe I should look at the settings after this stream to have that be different.
Shadow Ball hits. Taken down by an intense blow. The game is now over. It's a total victory for the blue corner.
Ooh, get some fire types in your team, huh? Alright, let's use the final Pokemon that I haven't used yet. To make sure that after 4 battles I've used all of them at least once. And I'll switch them around a bit afterwards. And these are 2 normal types I have on my team. Doofus, Munchie! Let's go!
This is an important battle for both trainers. Neither side can afford to give up in this battle.
Well, I did give Doofus the simple ability, right? Or give it, but like, it has it. Okay, it does have the simple ability. I was gonna say, because otherwise that's... I need to train a new Bidoof.
And now, the battle begins. A light hit.
Munchlax is good special defense. It's decent at best defenses, which are like every one of Bidoof's stats is decent at best. But Munchlax is good special defense, like 80, 85 base, and then like 130, 135 base HP, so it can be an extremely good special wall. Golfing is sort of a physical wall, especially if I get to use Will-O-Wisp with it. It can be very useful for that.
The red corner has already taken some serious damage, but there is always
Let's just have fun and use some different moves. I want to see Aqua Tail, how that looks in Bidoof. I wanted to call it Bidoof, like B''Doof, but I already have another Bidoof that you haven't actually seen in a team because I haven't put it on the team yet.
A rigid shot.
That actually is called that, so maybe I'll use that Bidoof in the future. I just realized something. The item clause applies here and applies in Master's Battle. Because it's a special rule, and in Master's Battle that also has like the explosion, like the self-KO clause, the freeze clause, the sleep clause. Those don't apply here. Here it's just item clause and species clause. But species clause, so not being able to use the same Pokemon, doesn't apply anywhere else. Like every trainer that you face has different Pokemon, and generally your own teams wouldn't use more than one, let's say, a Snorlax. But I don't think it's listed. So maybe what I should try is just make a team of 6 Pokemon like Snorlax, give them all Metronome, just only Metronome,
Trainers haven't given their orders yet.
and fight through a Colosseum using only Metronome. Yeah, that's absolutely something I want to do. If I have enough time, I'll do it in this stream, and otherwise in the next stream. That is something I'm looking forward to. So it'll be a while before everyone on YouTube, it'll be a while before you see that. Due to the fact that I have this one, I have, at the time of streaming this, I still have a lot of the a survival battle to upload. I've uploaded the 21 to 31 earlier today, just to give you an idea of when this was streamed.
Slack off. Starts to attack.
And I want to do some more things in this stream, some of which will probably make it to YouTube, like in between the survival battle or after. I'm not going to tell you if I actually win the survival battle or not, because those would be spoilers. But I do want to upload some of the things that I did today in this stream, including this little battle. And I think maybe after this stream, or if I have a lot of time after at least the 3 things I want to do in this stream, including the little battle, I may try and work on... Actually, I could probably do that while the battles are going on. You wouldn't really notice. I just need to make sure I don't close the screen. I can work on the metronome too. I want to check which Pokemon can legally learn metronome in Generation 4. And they can be transferred over from 3, so really from 3 as well. Let's see. Another red Pokemon. Pikachu fine with 2 electrics, but a lot of things that are red or orange. Use some more Balloony. I'll send out Quill again, but for different reasons this time.
This is an important battle for both trainers. It's time to think about a cautious battle strategy.
What is it? When does the Pataya Berry activate? Pretty sure that's always 25% or lower. Right? What's the effect this thing? Raise special attack if HP is below 4. Yes. Balloony has 28 HP, which means it needs to be at 7 or below.
And now, the battle begins. Slammed him. It's down and out.
There we go.
The substitute appears.
Let's see how they deal with this. Magnum with a helping hand boosted spark. But because I go first,
It hit the substitute.
I don't take damage from it because I had the substitute set up. The nice thing about this Drifloon, assuming it's able to set up the substitute well, maybe it could just get damage in general a bit,
The red corner has already taken some serious
is that
damage, but
once the
there is
Pataya
always
boost
a
comes in,
chance
not
of a
only does it
comeback.
have 1.5 times its special attack, but its Unburdened ability activates, which means it will be at double speed. That double speed is very nice because then it'll outspeed most things. Like other unburdened things, maybe really quick choice scarf users may
Multiple hits. It keeps dealing damage.
mess it up. But I think generally it'll outspeed things and it'll be very powerful as well. Has some good coverage with Thunderbolt. Ooh, I can just set up substitute here, I think. Paralysis isn't good though, that lowers my speed. So Pataya activate, that's good. But my speed might be increased by 2 times now, but then it's lowered by 75%.
Taking place.
So I'm actually slower than I was before.
Well, both
At least I have a
corners
substitute
chance to win this.
to
What
defend
kind of
myself from one
developments
thing.
can we expect to see next?
Double kick.
Bam! It couldn't take it. It's down. Colosseum.
Rain Dance is set up for Thunder potentially, but I'm not going to give them a chance. Shadow Ball. Tire Berry boosted. You're done for.
By an intense blow. Torchic is sent out. The battle has reached its final stage.
See how much hidden power does. Actually, I think Quill will move first. It should because of the choice scarf, yeah.
Starts to attack. Multiple hits. It keeps dealing damage.
Oh, double kick from you. Normally you'd learn that as a combustion, but I guess Torchic gets to use it now too. Here, Floon, please finish it off. Hidden power!
Bam!
There we go.
It couldn't survive the second hit and goes down. The battle has ended. It's a total victory for the blue corner.
Let's see, which I'm looking at some Pokemon that can learn Metronome legally. It's Munchlax and Snorlax. Clefairy, Clefable. I'm not sure if Cleffa can get it. Togepi, Togetic, and therefore Togekiss. And then Mew. They can all get it by level up. There's quite a lot of other Pokemon that can learn it too. Although that's mostly due to TM and Gen 1. And you can't transfer those over. So Gen 4 actually doesn't have that much. Although no, it has there's Move Tutor. Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald. That's right. See, the Chansey line can get it, Snubbull can get it.
Full of energy, so we're sure to see a great battle. The battle begins! The red corner makes the first attack. A light hit. The sun's rays have suddenly intensified. The move
How would Encore not work? I must have been using Munch because Munch hasn't attacked it.
hit by return.
For some reason I thought Munch had already attacked, but there were 3 other attacks.
It's
Not
down
Munchy.
already. Weedle is sent out.
Leftovers is a pretty common item to use, although in Little Cup you'll barely ever see it because of the limited HP stat. Leftovers will always heal at minimum 1 HP, and it'll heal 1 HP on almost everything because, once again, as I said earlier, it rounds down the 1/16th thing in this case. You need at minimum a max HP of 32, which I made sure Munchie has to heal for 2 HP. I gave it has maximum IVs and HP, and I gave it quite a lot of effort values in HP, just to make sure that I got to 32. I put the rest in, I think, a decent amount in special defense, and then the rest in physical attack. There's quite a lot of physical attack. This should show that this is Hidden Power Fire, although I guess it could be different things. Could have been Flying, could have been Rock, could have been Psychic. But pretty sure it's Hidden Power Fire.
By an intense blow.
And that's a 1 HP damage from Life Orb.
Hit by return. A huge amount of damage.
I think
It's
after
down.
this Little Cup, I will keep using, keep fighting in Little Cup, and I'll mostly be doing that on stream, but then after that I'll genuinely show, rank 8. I assume it goes up to rank 8 just like most other things. To get the biggest challenge out of the Little Cup battles. Soda Beam!
Seared by Solar Beam. A huge amount of damage. blue corner.
Red Sachet. Yeah, she has the good chalice. She has the good chalice. EC chalice for life. I should put that on a team. I didn't think about it when I made this team. Next Little Cup team then. The thing is about these Little Cup teams, I can actually just like save this team, but meanwhile imply them train them until it's at level 50 and use the exact same team in like other Colosseums. Like they're not gonna win against a bunch of Red Ice and Giratina, most likely. But against some of the earlier Colosseums, these things could have some fun. Let's see. I want to use Smoggy. I want to use Doofus. And I want to use Balloony. And I use Quill. The finale versus Sachet. Did you guys know that in the Japanese version of Battle Revolution, which is, well, developed and released earlier than the English version, Sachet actually had a light skin tone. It was made darker in the international releases. The more you know. If you look it up, Japanese Sachet Battle or something on YouTube, you should be able to find it. She has a light skin tone.
Both trainers are carefully planning their strategy. The stage is set and the curtain is up. A clean hit.
Critical hit, okay. And you're setting up Sunny Day for me. Won't be too useful because for Oddish, because that's what it's mostly for, but I do have Quill, the Cynical. Will-O-Wisp as a burn deals 1/8 of the max HP, so that can be difference with once at 16th, or if it's 24 HP, then it would do 3 damage. Which burn was 1/16th in Gen 1, that was changed to 1/8 in Gen 2, and then Gen 6 or 7 that was changed to 1/16th
The
again.
red corner has already been burned, and the battle is just beginning. That's gonna be trouble if this becomes a drawn-out battle. A small hit.
Suddenly, no critical hit, attack half because of the burn, a lot less damage.
It's being
That's not nice, but I changed my item. Well, otherwise I would have had Oranberry, now it is Berry Juice. Slight difference. Although in the long term, if there's some really big battles where it's hit to 1 and 2 HP very quickly, then Berry Juice is going to make a big difference. I actually wanted it to just have an Oranberry to sort of stick to Smoke on rules, I guess. But the game allows it, going with it. Like, Smogon doesn't allow Ubers, and I'm thinking about like an Uber team, like Giratina. I definitely want a team with Giratina.
When comparing the number of remaining Pokemon, but the battle has just begun.
So far, there have been no attacks on Bidoof. Which I'm not going to complain about, because that allows Bidoof to just set up. Also, I'm using Dark Pulse instead of Sludge Bomb just because I want to see some of the other move animations. I feel confident enough that I can do that now.
And feels the relief. A sandstorm is brewing in the
Sandstorm, that's not Sunny Day. Now everyone's going to get damaged.
Coughing is slowly losing its health. Both corners still have a chance to win this. What kind of developments can we expect to see next?
Doofus is just going to continue using Curse. Now, due to how simple works in Generation 4 specifically, a single stat change is still a single stat change, it just... the effectiveness doubles. So, Swords Dance still only increases it by 2 stages, but the effectiveness doubles to 4. Similarly to Curse, I'll have used it 3 times by this point, so attack and defense are increased by 3 stages, therefore 2.5 times attack and defense. But 3 stages of lower speed, but the effectiveness is 6 stages on all of them. Doesn't mean that you can do them 6 times and then have the effectiveness of 12 though. I could still use Curse 3 more times to increase the stages, but when actually using a move such as Return, Aqua Tail, Quick Attack, whatever, you won't see difference in power or damage output due to the fact that the damage is still, like the effectiveness of the boost is still capped at 6. Things like Baton Pass can be interesting here, so that might be a combo that I use in a later team with Barrel and Ninjask, where just a 1 turn of setting up Sword Stance with Ninjask and then getting a speed boost as well, Baton Pass that to a Barrel with simple ability. It receives 2 stat boosts in attack and 1 in speed, but due to how simple works in Gen 4 specifically, it's actually 4 boosts in attack and 2 in speed. Well, in later generations, things work differently. And instead, if you use a move such as Swords Dance, you just gain double the stages. That way, if Doofus would use Curse, it would immediately gain 2 stages, not just it gains 1 stage and the effectiveness is 2. No, it just gains 2 stages instead of the 1. So if Doofus would be able to use, let's say in later generations, Cotton Guard is a move that increases the stage by 3, like 3 defense. If a Bidoof with Simple would be able to use Cotton Guard, it would instantly go to +6 defense, +6 stages. And that way, if you use the Ninjask Barrel combo that I explained earlier, then the Barrel actually would just get the 1 Sword Stance boost and the 1 speed boost. So just as 2 stages of attack and the 1 stage of speed. Because there are 2 increased stats in attack, so Barrel gets the 2 increased stats in attack. It's not that then Simple would boost that. So that's how it works differently between generations. I'm pretty sure in Generation 5 it already changed. Alright, on to either Trade Battle or Master Battle next. Those of you watching this on YouTube will probably see a Survival Battle video next, depending on in which order I decide to upload things. But for the stream, we are going to keep going. Also, YouTube, if you want to see these things happen live, I basically play Battle Revolution exclusively on stream now. Although you'll still see a lot of things on YouTube that I would have otherwise made YouTube videos for. But I play through it on stream now, so people can chat along and watch along as well. And I think that's really enjoyable, chatting with people. And you can actually use the channel points on my channel and redeem, which are free, just you get them by watching. And you can redeem them to choose 1 or even a full team that I will use in the stream and at least in 1 YouTube video. So that'll be cool. If you want to see that, go to my Twitch.